Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Sports Half, your weekly dose of everything that happens in the sports half of the world. And what a World Cup's quarterfinals it's been, boys.
Whoa.
Best ever, I think, like in my memory of recent World Cups, though, definitely. And even the general consensus of the public is that it's one of the best World Cups.
Definitely. I mean, first of all, the lineup itself was great, right? And all the big teams made it to the quarterfinals. Sans won. We were expecting some good football, but we were treated with some insane matches.
Amazing.
Rakshit, in fact, asked, "Fixing?" question mark.
I was like, I was talking to my dad yesterday, and I'm like, you see, today Portugal will win because everyone wants Argentina-Portugal finals.
Yeah.
And then they fucking disappointed.
Yeah. More than Portugal disappointing, you have to give credit where credit is due. Morocco came in. Everybody expected, especially after that performance against Spain, we knew that they will come with a defensive mindset.
Yeah.
And they did. Very organized. But yeah. Kudos to Morocco for making it to the semifinals.
And the one reason the Spain match even went to penalties is because they didn't have their... I said this in the previous episode as well, that they didn't have the finisher. And this time they created the chance when they had their best striker on the field, and he finished it.
Yeah.
The real GOAT is not Cristiano Ronaldo, it's Enzuri.
What a jump. That was Ronaldo's
jump, man. Holy shit. That was mad.
Insane.
Yeah, he took a leap for all of his country there.
Of course.
But did you watch the game, Portugal-Morocco?
Yeah, I did, yes.
What did you think about Portugal? They threw everything at it.
Everything they tried. I think the only fault you can find with what they did was probably bringing Cristiano Ronaldo on. He came on and he had a couple of touches which were a little bit not so great, I would say. And after that, I didn't see Ronaldo make any impact on the game.
Yeah, it was very weird, dude. When you have Bernardo Silva, Joao Felix, that Pepe is launching balls from left, right, and center. Like that game plan, I think, as it often happens in crunch situations, it just goes out of the plan and they just do whatever they want.
Right. Yeah.
So it was.
Portugal
should have scored.
I don't know, bro. Like, it's very hard to break down Morocco.
Yeah, defensively too solid.
Yeah,
just
like,
way too solid.
you can't play in front of them. It has to be something that comes behind them.
Over them.
Yeah. So that looked like the only way they were going to get a goal.
Exactly. I don't know why Portugal didn't do that. They were trying to be so cute and play that ground passes. Whereas you just need to, like, I'm sure against France, Giroud is going to have a field day.
That's a great point.
He's going to just launch balls into the box and put in headers for Giroud. Like, Portugal should have done that.
I don't know, bro. With Morocco, nobody's going to find it so easy.
No, I think
because even their keeper is in some god level form.
But I think these small nations, they can only go so far with passion.
That's what we said on the
That's
previous
what we
video.
said. That's what we said. We said that about Croatia. We said that about Morocco. And look what they've done.
Yeah. Just slightly moving on from that match, right? Last episode, since we are talking about it, we predicted Brazil versus Portugal to be the finals. He wasn't there, but it's true, guys. It's true. There is something called the TSH curse.
And by the way you guys are speaking, Morocco is out.
We've waited for a
in the semifinals.
We waited for a while before we said this out loud. Like, we've tried it out so many times, and every time, like, we praise someone, the next match, you can just like forget about it, I guess. So coaches, subscribe to
and pay us money to not talk about it.
One of us has a, I don't know, inverse black mole on their tongue, I guess.
I'm glad you said mole.
Anyway, moving on.
Moving on to the opponents of Morocco in the semifinals, France. And France got past a very tough match
What a
against
match.
England.
Great match.
Great match. When Chouameni scored that goal, I was not confident about England getting back into the game. But they did.
Yeah.
I actually was, given the players that England have, I'm like, there's no way they're not scoring a goal.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
somehow or the other, they will do it, and they got that penalty, which was good. Kane smashed it. Great penalty. Only the first one, unfortunately. And I actually, in fact, didn't expect France to come back and score that second goal. I thought somehow it'll go up to extra time penalties.
But that's been the key with France, I guess. They've been very shrewd with the chances they've got. They've not probably created as much, but whatever they've got, they've converted.
Yeah.
So
And Giroud is one of the most underrated strikers in the world.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
He's
Agreed,
slept
bro.
on so much.
No doubt.
Once he retires, his numbers, his goals, leading goal scorer of France, dude. That's not a small feat.
yeah.
And the
Agreed.
way people
And
just
the person he's put past is Thierry Henry. So
yeah. And I think Benzema said that he is an F1 car and Giroud is a
something like that.
go-kart.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take it up your bum, Benzema. Freaking, he's just demolishing. He's like nobody. Even when he was back at Arsenal, everyone slept on him. Like,
Yeah.
That's
even
right.
Arsenal fans didn't respect him. And whenever we played Arsenal, United played Arsenal, I was so scared of Giroud coming on and scoring a header.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it was
And he's
written-
done that.
And he's done it.
He's done it.
He's done it.
He's done it. And blessing in disguise, you think? Benzema getting injured?
100%, bro. This, like, I was very sure that France is gonna fuck it up if Benzema plays. But the moment I thought France became a contender is when Benzema got injured and Giroud moved in.
Yeah.
Because
Interesting.
somehow it works with Giroud up there.
He's your plan B and your plan C if plan A doesn't work. And plan A is, or do you think?
He has to be plan A according to me. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, see, one thing is, of course, player profile. Benzema, great player, great striker for Real
The
Madrid.
form of his life.
Yeah, in the form of his life as well. But Giroud, the way he made it work last time, I think you have to give credit to that as well. And-
Hands down. Very, very underrated fellow. And I expected a lot from Mbappe and the others and all, but look who turned up.
Look who turned up.
Refereeing was shit, by the way. England game. I don't know if you guys watched the England-France
Yeah.
game. I sat up and watched it. Referee was horrendous, dude. And apparently he has born in France or something.
Oh,
Yeah, apparently. He's a Brazilian, but has French...
connection.
Connections.
Right. Definitely, there was one of those penalty shouts, right? I think that is what everybody is talking about. Maybe was a penalty. Was it outside the box?
Which one? Hurricanes?
Hurricanes.
Yeah, penalty, dude. 100% penalty.
And even if you gave the penalty, was Harry Kane gonna convert that?
I mean, if there's anyone in that England team to put in a penalty, it's Harry Kane. But the pressure is so much, dude.
So
World Cup,
much.
quarterfinals,
Insane. Against
80th
France.
minute. And
And you
if
play
it was
for
probably...
Tottenham.
It is the history of the Tottenham. The history.
Football heritage.
Heritage. Yeah, but England played great. I feel bad for people like Rashford, Saka and Bellingham. Bellingham, by the way, future England captain. I haven't seen a better midfielder at age 19 years old than Jude Bellingham. What a player.
You can't believe that he's
Oof.
19.
And people laughed when Birmingham City retired his jersey.
Yeah.
And-
We did on the podcast
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Last episode.
Shit,
Yeah.
man, insane! What a player!
Crazy.
And
crazy.
if it wasn't for the referee, I think France should have got a couple of yellows in the first 15-20 minutes. A referee didn't give them, which could have changed the game.
I
a
think
bit.
that's the thing, no, with refereeing a big match. You kind of tend to hold on to your yellows, at least in the first
Say that
10.
to the Argentina referee. 17 yellow cards.
Yellow,
Who gives
yellow.
17 yellow cards in a game, bro? That's ridiculous. England versus France. I think England deserved it, but unlucky. Pressure.
I mean,
is
yeah,
what it
you've
is.
got to put that penalty to bed, man. Like,
Top striker, you're born for this moment, right?
But it seemed like he scored the first penalty, and he's like, okay, now he knows where I put the first one.
And
I
even
shall
the
go
even the
top.
first one, he hesitated. He placed the ball. He came back. He was about to take it.
Then he went back again.
And also
I think he was probably fucking with Loris.
Yeah, they're club teammates, right? Both of them know each other very well. They must be doing this day in, day out in practice.
Yeah. Do you think another player should have taken the penalty?
No, absolutely not.
I think so.
Who could have taken the penalty in that England team?
Rice?
Too young. We can't put
Harry
Rice in the
Maguire?
spot. Probably Maguire. He bangs in penalties, bro. Did
He
you
does.
that Euro penalty?
Villarreal.
Top
Stop
bins.
Speaking of banging it in, I think Luke Shaw would have been a really good shout. I don't know. Again, we are clutching at straws here.
Mount was on the field as well, right?
No,
Yeah. But I think anyone else.
He won the penalty.
Yeah, he won the penalty.
Yeah.
Lucas Hernandez, what a shit foul to do. Ball is nowhere near him. He just blindly went and pushed him. But I think if it was anyone else other than Harry Kane who took the penalty and missed it, there would have been so much talk about it.
Yeah.
The fact that it was Harry Kane, people are like, okay, fine, pressure,
Happens.
that happens and all that.
Yeah.
And thank God a black player didn't take the penalty and missed. Otherwise, the
His life would have been miserable.
Yeah. So that's the England versus France game. France definitely look, I think, contenders to lift the trophy yet again, and they will be the only third side ever to do it back to back if they win. After Italy in 1930 something and Brazil in 1980 something.
Psych.
So these are the only two teams have done it back to back. So it will be a great thing for France to do it without Pogba, Kante, and Benzema.
All blessing in disguises in a way. To be fair,
Agreed.
Right. So speaking of winning the World Cup back to back, there is one player who is dying to win the World Cup for the very first time, which is
Cucutini.
Andres Messi. Cucutini.
Fuck Argentina, bro. Fuck Argentina. I hope they don't win.
Really?
Bro, the only person that team who plays well is Messi. And they act like they're the best freaking team ever.
Right.
I don't see them trying to do anything else other than pass it to Messi.
Yeah.
Which kind of seems to work, bro.
Yeah, it works. It's Messi. It has to work.
Yeah.
But then you can't go around and talk as if you are the greatest team ever and all. And this first thing I don't get, okay, this whole Netherlands, Argentina, there has been rivalry before. They've faced each other in big games before.
Yeah.
And this time also in the presser, Louis van Gaal said some things which
a lot of people said few things, like even I think Marco van Basten, he had something to say.
And my point is the Argentina players got pissed off at what Louis van Gaal and these Dutch guys said, which is very stupid, because what do you want Van Gaal to say? Do you want him to come and say that no, Messi is the greatest, we can't do anything against him? He's definitely going to win. He's not going to say that. He's not of course he has to support his team. He's the coach. He has to come on and say. And then for Messi to go and do this, and then after the game he went and told some words to him.
To Wout Weghorst as well.
Bullshit, dude. Players talk about respect so much. Where's the respect from your end?
Yeah, I mean, you can obviously expect them, the way they've been building it up so far, you can expect them to get so heated up at
and in that way I don't really blame them. I understand respect and sportsmanship and all of that, but in the heat of the moment, World Cup, you're dying to win your first World Cup, to get that seal on your face that you're the greatest to ever play, and ever to play over Pele even, right? Because Pele time you can say
it was easy.
It was that, it was this. Not so professional, and all of his goals were against amateur teams. You can say multiple things.
All of his goals were in the street where he played as a kid.
So with Messi, I understand the intensity and all of that. I understand.
It would be the greatest story, but and the fact that we have all been Ronaldo fans since forever. Now that Ronaldo is out of the World Cup, and I don't want that GOAT status to be settled by Messi winning the cup. If it was the finals, sure, I would have said here and there. But now, please, I don't want Argentina to win. I don't want Croatia also to win, because I supported Brazil, dude, so badly. So sad, bro. Croatia didn't do jack shit that game. They didn't have one single shot. 117th minute, one deflection goal, which is Brazil's mistake.
Right.
You cannot put all your players front in a World Cup quarterfinals being 1-0 up
1-0
at the 117th minute. That's not happening.
I think, but Brazil had to be a little more. I don't know. Probably expected this to happen. Like Croatia was 100% going to play that way.
Right.
And
they were.
And the way Brazil have been playing, 1-0. I don't know, bro. I don't think
They were
this-
not.
It was
Their ego
It was
was-
the keeper, man. That Croatian keeper, Lukovic.
Yeah.
Whatever his name. What a god! I think this whole tournament has been a tournament for keepers. No? They've been outstanding. Emi Martinez, this Likovic,
Oh, yeah.
Bono, crazy, and all of them are up there in the semifinals.
Semifinals, yeah. Yep.
So yeah, Croatia game. I know you're a Croatia supporter,
Yeah.
so you must be happy.
Not really, because this tournament I didn't expect Croatia to get this far. To be honest.
100%.
Like,
Yeah.
an aging team, an entire team is aging, and there are no real strikers, there are no real wingers, no talent per se.
Yeah.
Right. So, but they really know how to grind out a result, go to the penalties, and take it from there.
I mean, if it was any other team, I'd have been like, good, like you cannot say. But the fact that I supported Brazil and Croatia shithouse their way to the semifinals, and also Brazil sending Rodrigo first to take the penalty, not cool.
Yeah, I think that was
Not
Neymar
cool.
trying
It
to be
was-
the hero, bro. Like score the last penalty and
No, I
get
think
that
it
moment.
was nerves. I don't think Neymar had the balls in him to go take the penalty. Because you cannot send a youngster. You've seen it before in tournaments.
Yeah.
Sending youngsters to take a pressure penalty doesn't work.
Yeah.
Neymar had to go and take that first penalty.
Yeah.
Right.
Whatever.
There's
it
no
is.
other way about
Yeah,
it.
he had to.
And like now in these penalties, all these previous matches, whenever I saw, I could make out when the players walked up there that they're going to miss. When it was Spain, especially Rodrigo, I saw his face walking up, and that he started here, went to this side, and ran to them, and I'm like, this guy's going to miss. And when it went to penalties, I knew, dude, Brazil is out.
I mean, that was the call even that we made, right?
Yeah.
In the
Yeah, if it was
previous
penalties, it's
episodes.
Croatia.
Yeah, so you can expect that to happen, bro. Like with Brazil, the team they are a little young, and the fact that they've been easily scoring for fun is going to add to the pressure.
Yeah.
That we let this come so far. How did we let this
Correct.
come so
Right.
far? So I was pretty sure that if it comes to penalties, it's Croatia's game. So
By the way, that Neymar goal.
what a
What a goal, dude. You need to put some respect on Neymar's name as well. I think he's also too disrespected. He's one of a generational type player.
Yeah.
He is too good, but unfortunately, their tears is all that they'll take back in the plane with them.
It's crazy. I mean, I couldn't believe that Brazil couldn't convert. So what was happening when the match was going on for me was I was driving and I saw Brazil score the goal. I switched it off. I thought, hey, done and dusted, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. Even I was in the bus watching the match, and I saw that. I switched over to Instagram in order to see the things.
Right.
Went back to Jio Cinema 1-1. What is this? How did this happen?
Not sure how they threw that
So,
away.
yeah.
That's just inexperience, I guess.
Yeah.
That is that.
And then Netherlands, Argentina.
Yeah, I mean, Netherlands, Argentina was so close. How did Netherlands get back into that game, man?
Wout Weghorst.
Wow.
Burnley legend.
Wow, Weghorst.
Wow, Weghorst.
The second goal was so cheeky.
Great
the
effort.
free kick.
Yeah, I haven't seen them in a while.
The balls to do that at the 111th minute,
bro.
11th minute of extra time when you're 2-1 down to take that free kick.
Last kick of the game.
Freaking
Pretty much.
genius.
Genius. Yeah.
No, it was genuinely a genius move, and if only penalties had swung the other way. By the way, Van Dijk taking that first penalty, it was a great penalty, no?
Yeah.
But Martinez dancing away to glory. I think, if coming to the semifinals where Argentina face Croatia,
Chance at a
it
rematch.
goes to penalties, I think. I think it's again back to Croatia, Brazil. If it goes to penalties, it's Croatia's.
Agreed.
Otherwise, it's Argentina's.
Definitely
Brazil's.
Croatia's if it's going to the penalties. I don't see it going any other way.
Yeah.
And I don't know, bro. It seems like it will go to the penalties. Like, might be 0-0 or 1-1, not more than that. Unless they allow a certain someone
To
a
pull
little
the
more time
magic
on the
rabbit.
ball.
Messi
And-
magic.
Yeah.
He's been doing it for this whole tournament. He's
Yeah.
been pulling the strings,
Yeah.
doing something here or there and getting that
He
goal.
has way too many rabbits in his hat that he keeps plucking out. So that's that. Just about penalties again, right? But Argentina has Emiliano Martinez, right? Do you back him against Croatia,
Yeah.
or do you not?
I mean,
Both the keepers have been great, dude. Like
yeah,
both
that's
of them
true.
have been
That
pulling
is
out
true.
save after save, incredible
so do you
stuff.
think a certain someone will run out of rabbits? and miss.
Yeah,
There'll be a big moment that.
I mean, he's done it before. And
yeah, he's missed the big penalty before. But I think he's riding on confidence, man. This World Cup, it feels like this World Cup is Messi's World Cup for a lot of reasons.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I don't want Argentina to win.
But you also don't want Croatia to win because
Yeah.
they kicked Brazil.
Yeah, that's what. No, I don't care about the semi-finals. Like, let whoever wins and goes to the finals and they'll lose. That's my hope. But
But
if
for
I-
that one person to go to the finals, would you choose Messi to feel more pain, or do you choose Croatia to feel more pain?
Oh, Messi to feel more pain. Yeah, definitely. See, look, it's all well and good story, Messi, but I'm a Ronaldo fan at heart. So for that sole reason, I think it's a great story for sure if Messi wins the World Cup. Everyone will be happy and all that. But that good debate is going to end and I don't want it to end. It needs to still be there.
Look, I agree. Good debate. I don't want to get into it because I want to talk about it from a football purist perspective. If you look at it from a football purist perspective,
Yeah, Messi should
you
win.
want Messi to win, right? Don't you think?
Yeah.
No, especially with all the shit that's been happening with Messi and Ronaldo especially in the last few months.
Yeah.
I think from a football purist standpoint, I am definitely backing
Sure.
Messi to go and win
I was
that World
initially on Nikhil's track. As in, I didn't want a GOAT debate to end, and I wanted Neymar to go and make a claim for it. But now that Brazil are out, I don't know.
What if Neymar wins the next World Cup?
Will he play?
I think he should play.
He
definitely
should play.
Yeah.
He should play.
But he, with the amount of injuries he keeps getting,
Yeah.
who knows, man? Who knows?
No, let him stay at PSG, calm, play half the games every year, keep himself fit till the World Cup and then go balls out.
And he does take the occasional break to go meet his sister for her birthday.
So that's been happening forever and it will keep happening. So that, come on Neymar, do it for Brazil, man.
Yeah. Now coming back to this World Cup, let's come back to this one, right? Argentina, Croatia. How do you see that game playing out?
It's going to be a painful match to watch. I can feel it already. I don't know, bro. Croatia offer nothing going forward.
Yeah.
They have few players who can carry the ball up, but there's nobody in the middle. They don't have a proper striker.
They don't have a striker at all.
Yeah. So that way, I don't think they're going to be doing much, and I think they're going to be really hard on trying to block Messi out of the game and keep him out of the game. So you can expect Brozovic and Modric to be all running on yellow cards towards the end of the game.
And Argentina, we saw in the previous game against Netherlands as well, right? They are going to be physically up for the challenge.
Yeah.
So some yellow cards here, some yellow cards there. Looks like it's going to be another physical game.
I think it might be a lot of start and stop kind of game. A lot of free kicks here and there. But yeah, man, if it goes to the penalties, I'm backing Croatia.
And just for the story of a Croatia-Morocco final of a World Cup, even though it's evident that France is definitely has an upper hand, but just to imagine, it's a very nice thing that no one would have thought, right? In the World Cup, that Croatia and Morocco in the finals. That'll be insane.
Yeah. Before we jump the gun and go to Morocco, Argentina, Croatia, what's your
I want Croatia to win, but I think Argentina will win.
so Argentina for you?
So Argentina for me.
Same Z's.
I have a feeling Croatia is going to just pull it off this time.
If they do, good for them, man.
Yeah.
Really good for them. Another World Cup final, back-to-back World Cup finals for them is something great, which probably will never happen after the Modric era.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I think it might be
Or it might
something
spur a
that,
thing
yeah,
in the-
exactly like what we speak about, like, you know,
Big
moments like
big
this.
moments.
10 years down the line, there's going to be a whole lot of Croatian players who've gotten inspired from this very World Cup.
Maybe,
or
yeah,
whatever.
great. That would be great. And speaking of a whole nation getting inspired, Morocco and France.
Yeah.
So, how do you guys see that going? France clearly the favorites going into this.
Yeah, 100%
Defending
the favorites.
champions. Team looks in form. Mbappe is doing bits, and there's also a certain
Number 9.
Olivier Giroud, the sexiest man alive on the
He was-
planet.
Time magazine actually
Yeah.
called him.
Yeah, he was actually the sexiest man alive.
Whoa.
Yeah, so I think Morocco, the teams that they've beaten so far haven't capitalized on their low block, and Spain and Portugal basically have tried to play cute, which hasn't worked. And if France have watched the games, they should know that you have a target man, direct football, put in
great
crosses,
point.
get in the headers. One of 5 headers is going to go in, and that's
And Giroud, you expect him to win those headers.
100%.
Yeah,
There's
so-
no better header of the ball.
Be there, right place, right time kind of striker.
Yeah.
And last 2 games, Morocco's, I don't think they had that, the guy up front who's going to win them headers.
Yeah.
Alvaro Morata and Cristiano Ronaldo, not good enough.
Yeah, I think that's one thing that they lack in their game, which is being a little more wary about the ball over the top. They kind of got caught out against Spain a couple of times, but they had Asensio as a striker at that point of time, which didn't help.
Even
Spain's
against
purpose.
Portugal, whenever the ball went into the box for a header, they looked little
Shaky.
suspect, little shaky. So the France needs to watch that back and go in. But Morocco, man, if you still have that pride and that energy left in you, fuck, what a story you can write.
Yeah.
It'll be absolutely brilliant. And no one will hate it. No one will hate
Nobody will.
France
Nobody
getting
will.
out.
Right,
It's going to
definitely.
be a great
But
story.
The problem with Morocco is, I believe, they have like 1 out of
Yeah.
the 4 defenders fit enough.
Yeah. They've lost their main, like a lot of the senior players have gone out due to injury. Even that Chedari, whatever his
He
name
got
is.
a red card.
He got a red card, so
Yeah.
he's out.
Chedira. He was Kedira's
So-
long lost brother.
Yeah. He's out. Roman Saez was in tears in a stretcher
Yeah.
Oh.
against Portugal. So
Okay.
with a few key players missing,
Mm.
I think it's Alrabat. How much can he do to stop?
Ultrabat. Amrabat.
Amrabat or is Alrabat?
Amrabat.
Oh,
Yeah.
whatever, Rabat. If Rabat can stop the French force,
Yeah. He's been playing like Ultrabat.
yeah.
Ultrabat man.
Agree.
Yeah, and but keeper wise, Bono is miles ahead of Hugo Lloris.
Oh.
And Hugo Lloris can make mistakes in any time, right? So both teams have something here or there to capitalize on.
Yeah.
I think Morocco, looking at Lloris take, should just go for shots from outside the box.
Yeah.
Put in the
absolutely
shots.
go for it.
So it's going to be a very good semi-final.
Matchups all around. Mazraoui versus Dembele, Hakimi
Hakimi
versus
versus
Mbappe,
Oof.
Amrabat versus Griezmann.
Yeah.
It's going to be really spicy.
All over the pitch, and the way I kind of see this game going, taking place is if 70th minute it is 0-0 Morocco and France are going to get a little bit on the edge, a little desperate, push more people up front. I think that's when Morocco can kind of
Capitalize.
capitalize. So,
But I don't see it being a 0-0, man. France are definitely going to score. They have enough talent in them to.
But Morocco hasn't conceded from open play.
They haven't conceded a goal.
Yeah.
The only one goal that they conceded was an own goal in this tournament.
oh shit.
So
That's a stat.
That's a really good stat.
I mean,
So-
their defense, man, I think can be studied a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
at least
that
there,
clip against Spain you said,
Yeah,
no? Where
fuck,
they
the
were
movement.
so organized in defense and in shape, defensive shape, that they just don't let people through. So yeah, that's what it's a low block. The way to beat a low block is get your headers on. Don't try to be cute and play your passes on the ground
Yeah.
for France.
Yeah.
And for Morocco, just stay strong, guys. If you've beaten
Yeah,
two
I mean,
great teams.
They have their plan worked out. It's
Yeah.
working as well.
Yeah.
So might as well stick to it.
Yeah.
Not try anything fancy.
Yeah, I don't think there's a plan B or a C for
Yeah,
them.
it's just-
This is it, and come beat us at
Yeah.
whatever plan we've got.
Correct.
And France might just edge it, and looks like you were.
I think
towards
France. I think although I would love a Croatia-Morocco finals and Morocco to lift the World Cup
Right.
and celebrate by eating some baklava.
Yeah.
I think if
Moroccan
Morocco qualify, we will have a nice baklava stream.
Yeah, and I love Moroccan music.
They have some interesting.
Some nice belly dancing.
Okay. Really? I've never listened to Moroccan music.
I'm sure there are belly dances in Morocco. North African countries belly dancing. Like
but they're
that
also
Turkish influence
predominantly Muslim nation. So I think the what is that?
that.
Arey nahi ba. I don't think there's belly dancing is
Okay.
basically what I'm trying to
Okay.
say. But yeah,
Let me dream, guys, of belly dancing.
So France for me as well. France for you?
Yeah, has to be no.
Has to be, yeah.
Yeah.
If Morocco wins, what are we doing?
Baklava and some belly dancing.
Some Moroccan belly dancing. Let's get that going.
So that's my finalists, France and
Croatia?
Argentina.
No, Argentina.
Mine is France and Argentina.
Mine's France and Croatia.
That's a
Looks
repeat
like
of the last year's
last
last World Cup's final. It will be
Yeah.
great.
I don't want to see that.
You've seen it already.
Yeah.
We've seen it already.
So France was Argentina for me.
Right. Okay. Fair. There is a person who is dying to win that World Cup, trying to get his hands on that trophy, to get that stamp on his face saying that you are the GOAT
Greatest.
of all time. That's what GOAT means. So
GOAT of all time.
GOAT of all time. GOAT out.
Goatest of goat.
He's the oatest of goats. Alright.
So, yeah.
Anyways, on that note, I think that is going to be our final.
Yeah.
Before we close it off,
Give us your predictions.
Yeah.
Who do you think is going to reach the finals? How do you see the semi-finals playing out? Who has the upper hand? Who has the lower hand? Does Messi pull out a rabbit out of the hat, or does he go back into a shadow and miss the penalty, all crucial penalty, and then retire from football? We've seen
Once
that
again.
also happen. Lots to look forward to in the semi-finals. So do that, like, share, subscribe. Better, please. If you reached till here, then
Yeah.
you have to share it, man, with people.
Please.
We need the views up. For that you need to share and subscribe. So do the deeds, and we will catch you hopefully once again before the finals to cover what's going to happen there. And that's it. See you on the next one. Bye bye.